Hey folks, this is Best in Slot and I'm super excited to bring to you today the very first teaser trailer for a brand new dinosaur short film, The Hatchling. We're going to talk about it in a lot more detail in just a second, but first, enjoy the teaser. So this is how the Hatchling teaser was described. The teaser for The Hatchling, an all-new short film, is here. Nestled within the outskirts of Pine Ridge, a tight-knit group is thrust into a thrilling adventure. Alongside evading gargantuan beasts, our heroes are entangled in a web of conflict hampering their every move. The Hatchling showcases feature film quality and cutting-edge visual effects, all in a pint-sized package created for YouTube. Starring Carrie Gibson from HBO's Barry, fantastic show by the way, April Consolo from Cannibal Mukbang, no idea what that is, Lamont Fort Jordan and Liam Krivkov. The Hatchling releases October 17th and viewers of all ages are guaranteed a thrill ride like no other. So there we go, just a short little teaser of course, not going to be too much to talk about quite yet, but how exciting is it that there's a brand new dinosaur film, albeit a short film, on the way, seemingly out of nowhere and releasing in just 4 days time onto YouTube. Let's take a quick look through that teaser and do check out the description of this video for links to all of the Hatchling's social media accounts. The Hatchling in question then is this adorable fella, a Dinocheirus. The CGI work here is great. It really looks believable while still having that slight air of that sort of children's film you'd see all the time in the 90s, where a group of ragtag friends find a creature in the woods and, you know, hilarity ensues and mishaps. We can see that telltale curved duckbill and the long arms and claws of a Deinocheirus, and the fluffy downy feathering more appropriate for a newborn of the species. Where they find said newborn? Who knows? We'll find out soon. Unfortunately, conflict is afoot, and we get a glimpse of somebody stepping out of an all-black vehicle, no pun on foot. And the all-black vehicle, really 90s movie code for bad guy, and the music ramps up. There's a hard to discern logo on the vehicle which I thought might be the Hatchling's equivalent of the Fish and Wildlife Service, which was seen on one of the teaser posters for the film. I'll bring it up now, but no dice. It is worth noting that same badge contains a pterosaur and what looks to be a ceratopsid to me, or maybe a quadrupedal hadrosaur based on the little bit of crest we can see that's really throwing me off. What's interesting to note about that, of course, is that the text for the teaser does say gargantuan beasts. Maybe there's going to be more than Deinocheirus knocking around. I digress. That same poster says, seen 2 days ago near Tammy's Easy Money, which suggests some nefarious people are on their way to take this little Deinocheirid for themselves. We see one of our main characters hiding out in the basement as the new arrival slinks by, her desk covered in maps and figures, perhaps she's the DFW member here, and then we get a glimpse of said new arrival, a man who looks so much like John Krasinski, I was convinced they'd somehow got him in for this film initially. He's wearing ranger sort of clothing, but I suspect he's like a poacher insert of some form, maybe the one tracking down the Deinocheirus for that easy money, here to steal it away to make some Deinocheirus burgers or something equivalently evil. There's a lovely contrast with his sleek vehicle and the ragtag gang's junky old rust bucket as they speed away, and then we get to meet the tight-knit group for the first time. There's a group of 3 younger people and then the grandmother, a slightly older figure, inevitably roped into the madness against her will to try to keep everyone safe. Again, 90s adventure film vibes, I love it. And actually, given the clothing choices and the haircuts, I'm not convinced that this film isn't straight up set in the 90s anyway. Especially the guy at the front with that kind of floppy middle parting hair, that really takes me back to my school days. I had a middle parting floppy hair. Finally, we finish with a shot of assumedly the mother Deinocheirus, and she is a beauty. Not as droopy in the feathering as say the Prehistoric Planet version, doesn't seem to have a tail fan either, she's still well covered, beautifully rendered, and the Deinocheirus is such a weird dinosaur inherently that she can still be rendered physiologically accurately like this and still feel like a 90s movie monster. It really is a perfect choice for this kind of film. I love that little dash of coloration on top of her skull in particular, descending down into those crimson reds, and then that subtle striping over the very prominent hump. It's a really lovely design. Anyway, Mummy's angry, isn't she always? And it's probably time to reunite the two together. Probably in the end with a very sad moment in my head, akin to Ash letting Butterfree return to its own kind in the original Pokemon series. That's the Hatchling. It's out on the 17th of October, apparently. That's next Tuesday, and I'm really excited. Original indie dinosaur filmmaking in 2023. What a world we live in. A beautiful Deinocheirus, some definite 90s vibes make it work even more for me. But let me know what you think about the Hatchling down below. Will you be tuning in next Tuesday? I say Tuesday like such a British guy. Tuesday. Tuesday. Will you be tuning in next Tuesday for the Hatchling? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Throw me a like if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts, opinions, wishes, dreams, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for joining me. Go check out the Hatchling at their social links linked in the description. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.